God, man, these med beds need to hurry up because I'm not getting any younger.
It's a healing, holistic technology, but not like what we're used to.
They can regenerate molecular genetic biomaterial. For example, we can create organs and limbs.
If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. There's a long history of people selling random pills, lotions, and gadgets that claim to cure all known diseases.
Investigate before you invest in health services or products. Help stamp out quackery.
But now, theories are spreading around mythical healing devices called Medbeds that are supposedly being held back by shadowy elites. But beyond UFOs and medical trips to the moon lie scams that are targeting vulnerable people in their most desperate moments. In 2020, just as pandemic lockdowns were in full effect, online searches spiked for something called Medbeds.
I first heard of Medbeds through Telegram.
Believers don't necessarily agree on what Medbeds look like or how they're supposed to work, but the general idea does sound pretty amazing. An end to sickness and suffering, available to everyone for free.
These beds are going to be rolled out in a wave of humanitarian aid across the globe.
So there'll be no more cancer, no more autism, no more Alzheimer's, no more joint pain, no more blindness. My goodness me.
Some versions of the theory claim these supposed medbeds come from the research of late Serbian inventor Nikola Tesla. But most people posting about medbeds portray them as advanced technology designed by aliens, just waiting until humans, as a race, are ready to receive it.
We've been doing lots of sessions with the Medbed and the ETs.
The holographic medical pods are powered by plasma, by crystalline plasma fields.
Medbed theories may have blown up during the pandemic, but similar ideas about hidden alien technologies and a secret space program have circulated online for years.
The powers that be that have been suppressing humanity and all this technology has been suppressed have actually did a disservice to us because now we are ripe for the invasion.
If Medbeds sound familiar, that's because the concept's been featured in several sci-fi movies.
Oh, come on.
So Medbeds either came from extraterrestrials, or Nikola Tesla, or maybe just some Hollywood screenwriter. Regardless of their origin, Medbeds have found a politically aligned home within the QAnon conspiracy movement.
I think the reason this Medbed conspiracy theory might resonate with some of the QAnon believers is the same reason that other similar conspiracy theories in QAnon repertoire resonate with them. All of these stories have some things in common. One is denial of science. The Medbeds are also a way to talk around the idea that we don't trust the medical field, we don't trust pharmaceuticals, we don't trust the government. There must be secret devices out there or secret, inventions out there that they're keeping from us that if only we could get our hands on, that would make our life a lot better.
Some Medbed heads have posted videos saying they believe Donald Trump will be the one to finally reveal the technology to the world after defeating the so-called deep state.
I'm told he's the owner of Medbed Facility Fabrication.
Trump isn't exactly known for being conspiracy shy.
This election was rigged. Everybody knows it.
But there's no sign the former president has ever endorsed Medbed theories. In 2021, Newsweek reported on an open letter to Trump from a disappointed supporter who wrote that his wife was in great pain and needed a medbed.
And how many millions more across the country need a medbed? My family is struggling, and so is our country.
And this is where the utopian tale of UFO universal healthcare becomes a little harder to stomach. These are just a few of the comments left under blogs and videos about medbeds.
I was involved in an accident about 5 years ago.
Just checking to see if you have any information as to how to get on a list for medbeds.
I would love to be a medbed patient.
I was just diagnosed with terminal cancer.
I'm blind, and I was wondering if somebody could tell me approximately price range and where to go buy it.
My 3-year-old grandson's brain cancer. He desperately needs a medbed.
I think the danger is also that people who believe in them would just postpone necessary treatments in hope of one day soon getting into one of these med beds and solving all their problems rather than following established science and medical advice, and treating issues that require urgent care.
These theories aren't just giving false hope to desperate people. Some companies are now also using the term medbed to market unproven medical devices.
We're the only ones in the medbed movement that actually have a physical product that you can try.
In this now private YouTube video, Anti-Aging Bed's founder, John Baxter, pitches his signature product, a roughly $2,000 medbed. The company's site sells a host of wellness products they claim accelerate rejuvenation, often referring to frequencies and vibrations to explain their tech. But at least Baxter doesn't claim his beds come from outer space.
And then some of the med beds say they'll grow back hands. Like technology doesn't grow back an arm or a limb or anything like that. It's just cellular regeneration at a more of a passive level.
There are even virtual medbed treatments, like the one in this glossy promo that claims to channel healing quantum energy over your Wi-Fi connection.
You say the magic words 90-10 Medbed, you can also think it or say it out loud, and in this moment it installed automatically a full energetic bubble around your body.
And then there's Tesla Biohealing.
You don't have to turn it on, you don't have to plug it in, you just carry it with you.
So we put the Tesla Biohealer on this little buddy. Oh my gosh. And there it goes, wow.
Aside from selling so-called medbed tech online, the company runs at least 8 in-person medbed centers around the United States.
Holy shit, baby. Illinois Tesla Medbed Center? Are you fucking shitting me?
Last April, the Daily Beast documented a Tesla biohealing marketer on Telegram claiming their technology helped her husband's cancer. For just $19,999, you can buy a pair of the company's Tesla Medbed generators. The company claims these 28-pound cans generate a field of pure life force energy, and they have no shortage of testimonials praising their products.
I slept with 4 cans. I can't tell you, it was crazy. I am like a different human being.
There isn't any scientific evidence that these devices can treat diseases or heal people. But regenerative medicine is an actual field where scientists search for ways to regrow or repair cells, organs, or tissues.
There's no magic technology. Hyped up claims about what can be done in terms of curing cancer or promoting regeneration comes from a little bit of 2 places. One is hope. People want to get something to be able to treat themselves. And the other part of it is a little bit of hype. There are some nanotechnologies that are being developed. These have been developed and tested. None of these are being used in human patients at this point in time.
Yet the sickness and desperation driving the world of medbeds are very real. When you get past the aliens, it's probably no coincidence that so many sick and desperate people don't have faith in the healthcare industry.
Conspiracy theories are only as popular as the ideas that make them appealing. Most of these people at some point became disillusioned with the established system of government and democracy and with science and medical system and healthcare. And some of these grievances are very well justified. We've all lived through the opioid drug crisis, which was an actual conspiracy.
Life-saving treatments aren't exactly being suppressed, but if you can't access or afford them, they might as well be. Take insulin.
Since 2008, 3 top manufacturers raised the list price of insulin at least 10 times.
4 out of 5 Americans who use insulin end up in debt. Even with insurance, people die every year from rationing their supplies.
My son couldn't afford the life-saving medication he needed.
Republicans blocking a $35 cap for insulin for people with private insurance.
For some people, the allure of magical cures will just be more appealing than the messy, uphill battle of fighting the healthcare industry and the lawmakers who protect its profits. And the more people believe that extraterrestrials will fix their health problems, the less they're looking to their leaders to actually make their lives better in the real world.